How
How
are you?
are you?
Everything's so far so good, my friend. I'm looking forward to see you again on Friday.
Yes, see you. On where? At the
I'll
academy?
take you where the best coffee is maker. Don't worry.
Okay.
And we will
Where,
find.
where are we supposed to meet?
You want we can meet in the academy or whatever you want. Okay, I will be in the academy waiting for you. Okay,
Good. See you there.
my friend. Take care. Bye bye.
Take care. Hi, kids. Good afternoon, everybody. Here we are, English classes, first certificate in English. Today is Monday, the first day of the week, and we have many things to do. To begin with, we are supposed to check our homework, which was dealing with conditional sentences, remember? Because we studied the conditional sentences, but we made emphasis on the third conditional. Remember that? When the condition is in past perfect, and the other part of the sentence is using would, and then present perfect, would have, blah, 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 the past participle of the verb. That was the emphasis of the unit, but we can't forget that there are other conditions as before. Conditional zero, when you are referring to something that is invariable in time, that is something that always happens. If you have this condition, this is going to be the result, always. This is the zero because the condition is in present and the other part is in present too, present simple. And then we study the conditional number one, remember, when the condition again is in simple present, but the other part is using will. Will and the verb in simple form. This is conditional number one. We study conditional number two. This is different because now the condition is in simple past. The condition is in simple past. And remember, the condition can be at the very beginning, and we use a comma between the two sentences. And sometimes the condition can be at the end, in which case we don't use the comma. Remember that? So in the conditional number two, the conditional part of the sentence is in simple past, and the other part is using a combination of would and the verb in simple form. This is the conditional number two. Finally, we study the conditional three, which is the condition in past perfect, and the principal part, the principal clause, the main clause is going to be a kind of combination of would and present perfect, would have, blah, and the past participle of the principal verb. But then we study that sometimes, because our communicative intention, our communicative interest, sometimes we make a combination of beginning with conditional three and ending in conditional two. It's a mixed of conditionals, and sometimes we begin with conditional two and we end with conditional number three, right? But this particular exercise here, the homework, is not mixed conditional. They give you one part of the sentence and you have to realize, according to the part they give you, you have to realize what is the adequate tense in the part that is in blank. That's why, because we finish in sentence number 9, so now we are supposed to begin in sentence number 10, I think. Or in number 9. I think we have to study number 9 maybe. Let's begin. Yes, in number 9. Thank you, Mike. Very good. Let's begin in sentence number 9. Let me show you the paper just in case that any one of you don't have it. Yes, very good, Mike. So we are going to begin with number 9. And this is the exercise that I'm talking about, the homework. So let's begin with number 9. You see, in number 9, it says, if you go on talking like that, you out. We what? Number 9, what did you write? Will throw for Mike. Will throw for Alex. Yes, correct. This is the answer. Now in number 9, if Sacha blank home, now, we have a now, he would meet his own brother. What is your answer? If Sasha went, Alex. Mike? Was. No, was, because the verb is be, is go. Is go. So the past of go is not was, it's went. If Sasha went home now, she would meet his own brother. So the answer is went in number 10. In number 11, if it rained, the streets blank wet. No, number 11. I don't understand you, Mike. Would be, yes, Alex. Would be is the answer. If it rained, so this is the condition in simple past. In the other part, you need would, and the verb in simple form. Would be is the perfect answer. The streets would be wet. 12. If I, Jim, the address, he wouldn't have found you. What do you write in number 12? Hadn't told for Alex. Okay, very good. Hadn't told is the answer. Number 13, the bird blank if you had caught it. What did you write in number 13? Would have died, Alex. Would have died, Mike. Excellent, friends. That's correct. That's correct. 14. What? It is a question, right? What blank if you won the lottery? Would you do, Mike? Would you do, Alex? Very good. That's right. Now in number 15, if the weather blank, we will reach the top of the mountain. What do you write in the blank? Doesn't change for Alex, doesn't change for Mike. Very good, very good. That's good. Now, next. Dinner blank fine if the meat weren't cold. Dinner what? Would be for Alex. And Alex is correct. Alex and Mike, both. You are correct. Dinner would be fine. 17, I'm sure Benny blank if you wait a bit longer. What in number 17? Will come for Mike, will come for Alex. Excellent. Yes. 18, if you ring the bell, somebody blank it. Will answer Mike and will answer Alex. Very good. Very will answer. Number 19, if Bert blank you, he would have talked to you. If Bert what? 19. Had seen Alex. Had seen Mike. Yes, very good. Number 20, you blank your ticket if you have looked into your pocket. What is number 20? Would have found Mike and would have found Alex. Yes, good, good. 21, you blank ill if you eat so much. What is it in number 21? Will fall Alex, will fall Mike. Excellent. 22, what? It is a question. What blank if the door hadn't been opened? Number 22. Would have happened, Mike. Would have happened, Alex. Excellent, friends. Very good. 23. If Chris asked you for a cigarette, blank him one, blank him one. What is it in the blank? It is a question. Would you give, Mike? Would you give, Alex? Excellent. Yes, yes. 24. If you blank that big car, you will need a lot of money. Would give, for Mike is would you give, and for Alex is would you give. Well, no, this is the previous one. For Alex is bought, and for Mike, bought. Yes, yes, bought is the answer. 25. Blank the color of your hair if I asked you to do so. It is a question. What did you write at the very beginning? Would you change for Alex? Would you change for Mike? Correct. 26. If you give me the letter, I blank it for you. We'll post, Alex. We'll post, Mike. Excellent. 27. Blank. It is a question, right? Blank the letter if I have given it to you. 27. Would you have posted, Mike? Alex, would you have posted? Excellent. Yes. 28. If the weather is fine, I blank swimming. 28. We'll go, Alex. We go, Mike. Excellent. Very good, friends. 29. If you blank harder, you won't pass the exam. And it is negative. Don't work, Alex. Don't work, Mike. Excellent. Excellent. Yes. 30. If they blank rich, they would travel around the world. If they what? Where for Mike? Where for Alex? Yes, yes. 31. The children blank skating if the lake were frozen. The children what? Would go, Alex. And would go, Mike. Excellent, kids. 32. What would you have done if you blank your handbag? If you what? Had lost, Mike, had lost Alex. Excellent. 33. What will happen if you blank the answer? If you negative. Don't know, Alex. Don't know, Mike. Very good. 34. She blank on holiday if she hadn't been ill. She what? 34. Would have gone, Mike. Would have gone, Alex. Yes. 35. If I blank you, I would have said hello. If I what? Had noticed, Mike had noticed, Alex. Correct. 36. If I like you, I wouldn't watch such films. If I what? The verb be. If I was, Alex. If I was, Mike. Yes, you can say if I was or if I were. Both acceptable. 37. If you opened your eyes, you blank a wonderful world. Would see, Mike, would see, Alex. Perfect. 38. People blank in peace if they stop fighting. People what? We leave, Mike. We'll leave, Alex. But it's not that leave, Alex. Check it out. Now, number 39, if Tom drinks so much, yes, Alex, okay, friend. If Tom drinks so much, he blank negative home. What is the answer here? It was a problem with other classes. Won't be able to drive. Mike and Alex. Well, Alex, don't worry. It is Alex. It is Mike's answer. Won't be able to drive because can doesn't have future. So you have to use the synonym be able to. You won't be able to drive. Very good. Now, number 40. If we blank, we would miss the train. And it is negative. If we what? Didn't hurry, Alex. Didn't hurry, Mike. Excellent. 41. He blank, negative, so much money if he weren't a happy person. It's negative. He what? Wouldn't spend, Mike. Wouldn't spend, Alex. You both are correct. 42. It is a question. Blank. Yes, Mike. Yes, I understood. Well, 42. Blank if you had had more money. What is the question? Would you have come, Mike? Would you have come, Alex? Yes, yes, perfect. 43. If Jean blank the new word, he would have got a better mark. If Jean what? Had study, Alex. Had study, Mike. Yes, Mike, be careful with the spelling of studied. Very good, friends. 44. If he were rich, he blank the house. What is it in the blank? 44. Would buy, Mike. Would buy, Alex. Perfect. 45. If you don't hurry, you blank late. You blank. What in the blank? You will be, Alex. Will be, Mike. Perfect. 46. If it wasn't so hot, we blank football. We what? Would play, Alex. Would have played. No, it's would play because the conditional is in simple past. No, Mike, it's not possible because the conditional is in simple past, conditional number 2. Now, number 47, if I blank ill, would you visit me? If I what? If I was, Alex, was, Mike, and remember, many people use were, and it is good also. So you can say, if I was, if I were. 48, if Sean blank driving so fast, the police wouldn't have stopped him. So if Sean what? Hadn't been, Mike, hadn't been, Alex, perfect. Yes. 49. If I had sold my house, I blank 4 million pounds. The condition is in past perfect. Would have got, this is Alex, would have got, Mike. Excellent. 50. If I blank you, I would do it. They repeat would. See, I would. It's a mistake. Was, if I was you, if I were you, was Alex, Mike were, both are correct. Wow, we finished this. I thought we would never do it. We finished the homework, and now let's go to business. Because today we are going to begin the class practicing some some kind of listening, because listening is so difficult that we cannot forget about it. Let's go to your workbooks, page number 51. One. Let's see the workbook, page 51, here. Listening, part 2. You will hear a woman called Kirsty Willis, who works in the zoo, giving a talk to students about careers with animals. For questions 1 to 10, complete the sentences with a word, one word, or a short phrase. So now read, please, careers with animals. Read it because maybe you need to use your dictionaries. And meanwhile, I will attach the recording to the chat.
Jerry?
Yes.
As maximum, you have to add 3 words, no?
Yes, friend. Normally is one, sometimes 2, and in some very, how can I explain that? In some very special occasion 3. But the reality is that normally between 1 and 2.
Yes, for prepositions and
Yes,
like
yes, exactly, yes. But you know what? In some exams they use 3. The phrases are made of 3 words, so you have to be prepared for that special occasions.
Yes, instead of choosing 2, it's possible you have 3 and it's totally different. The result is different.
Yes, you are right.
It can be a problem.
Yeah, it can be a problem. Yes, you are right. Well, you know that you have this recording in your WhatsApp group because I send it to your WhatsApp group. I think it's very comfortable for you to use your mobile phone, and maybe you need another repetition. I'm going to give you some extra minutes, and please, as soon as you finish, send me a message. So Mike finished. Can we check it? Alex, have you finished? Yes, but I don't know Alex. Okay, and Natalie? Natalie, you finished? Okay, good, very good. Thank you, Natalie. Careers with animals, working in a zoo. You have more chance of getting a job if you have what? What do you need? A degree, Mike. A degree, Alex. And that's okay. Yes, a degree. You will have a little blank with the animals. You will have little what? Contact for Alex. And for Mike, contact. Yes, very good. You must be good at the blank. Number 3, two words in number 3. For Mike is speaking skills, for Alex speaking skills, spoken skills, sorry, in the case of Alex. The answer is public speaking. You know, you must be good at public speaking, because this grammatical structure, good at, doesn't match with the skills, you know. At public speaking is the answer in number 3. It's ideal for people who like to have daily only one word in number 4. Challenges for Alex, routines for Mike. Yes, it's routines, daily routines. Working in an aquarium, you should be able to handle a one word, only one word in number 5. A what? Both for Alex, both for Mike. Yes, both. You will blank at the end of the day. You will what? It must be a verb because you have will. Almost settled smell, Mike. 3 words. And Alex? Nothing. Well, the answer is you will smell. Smell. If you want, and you want to give more details, you will smell of fish. You will smell, one possibility. The other is you will smell of fish at the end of the day. Check it out whenever you have a minute. Yes.
Jerry,
Yes.
the audio don't mention, doesn't mention settle smell.
No, let me see a minute.
O sea, the word like that.
Let me hear it.
So I understood settle smell, but I am a little bit confused because I didn't hear and never this expression.
You see, you will certainly smell. Yes, the answer is smell. They don't say at the end of their work, they say when you go home or something like that. Working as a vet, animals often have a attitude towards vets. What is the word? It's only one word in number 7. Negative for Mike and for Alex. Negative. Yes, very good. Negative attitude. You need to be able to blank well. Only one word. It's a verb. To what? Communicate for Alex. Communicate for Mike. Yes, very good, friends. Working as a trainer. Most opportunities are in one word. In circuses for Mike and for Alex. Circuses too? No, it's not circuses. It is films. Most opportunities are in films. Tonight or tomorrow, whenever you have a chance, listen to it again. Films. A typical day lasts hours. How many hours? 14 for Alex. And for Mike? Yes, 14. Very good, friends. Now, as you know, I love that you constantly self-evaluate all your works because you can have an idea of how well you are working. They are exactly 10. So you need 6 correct answers to pass. In the case that in the blank you have 2 words, it is 0.5 each segment. So you can make mathematics to know if you are passing or not. We haven't finished the listening. There is another listening, but this time the listening is not in your books, because it was an exam many years ago, and I want to use real exams for you to get used to working with real exams, not only exercises in the book. So I'm going to attach to the chat another listening exercise. Be patient, please give me a second.
Jerry,
Yes.
one last question.
Yes.
In third sentence or sentence, I use speaking skills. If, o sea, skills, o sea, speaking cosas a 0,5.
Yes, that's right, Mike. That's it. That's it.
Okay. Perfect.
Give me a second, because I'm looking for another listening, which was an exam some years ago, and I want to practice with that. Yes, here. Maybe, I don't know how you see that in your screens, so I'm going to send it to you, to your WhatsApp group, so it is more comfortable for you. Give me just a second. Where is it? Where is here? Now you have it. You have it in your WhatsApp group, and maybe it's easier for you to read it. Read the 8, because they are 8. They are 8. You need 5. They are 8 questions with their corresponding answer. I'm going to give you a minute for you to read it, use your dictionaries before listening. Well, that's the end, you see. But you have the recording in your mobile phone, and maybe you need to listen to some parts again. So I will give you some extra minutes for you to do it. Listen to it again as many times as you require. But friends, as soon as you finish, send me a message for me to know that you finished and check it. So Alex finished. And Mike finished. Very good. Very good. So let's check this. You hear a woman talking about her job. How does she feel about it? A, B, or C? What's your answer? Well, for Alex is B. And for Mike is B. Yes, B. Number 2, you overhear a man telling a friend about a film he saw recently. What type of film was it? A, B, or C? For Alex is B and for Mike is B. Correct. An action film. Number 3, you hear a man telling his colleague about his holiday. With it. A, B, or C? Number 3. For Mike is B, for Alex is letter C. No, the letter is B. He argued with his partner. Number 4, you overhear a conversation in a supermarket. What are they discussing? A, B, or C? Number 4. C for Mike and A for Alex. The answer is B, breaking an item. But you see, this is what happens in the exam sometimes, Mike and Alex, that people think, students think, my God, I have 2 or 3 B's in a row. Next cannot be B. It's logic. No, there is no logic in the exam. Here we have number 1B, number 2B, number 3B, and number 4B. Yes or no, Mike? Because we don't, sometimes I think this is letter B for me, but it is impossible because we have 3 B's in a row. How can it be again a B? And we made the mistake of changing your opinion. No, 4 B's in a row. And now 5. You hear an advertisement on the radio. What's being advertised? Yes, Mike, yes. The problem, Mike, is that this was an exam some years ago and it was a disaster. Well, in number 5 for Alex is A and for Mike is A, and you both are correct. 6, you overhear a woman talking on the phone about her new boss. What's she worried about? A, B, or C? Number 6, A for Alex, B for Mike, and the answer is B. Being given extra work to do. 6B. 7, you hear an actor talking on the radio about his new film. What does he say about preparing for the role? A, B, or C? Number 7. B for Alex, B for Mike. Yes, he did lots of research. 8 and final. Remember, you need 5 correct answers. Yes, you see that, Mike? You overhear 2 people talking about a car. Why are they talking about the car? A, B, or C? I think that for Mike is B, and for Alex, B. Yes. Mike, B, and Alex, B. Excellent. Yes. B again. B again, friends. How many B's? So now, remember, if you have 5 correct answers, you are passing this evaluation. Now, let's change our topic, because today we have to study again something that I think, friends, that we spoke about in classes. Yes, Mike, it is. But as soon as I saw this listening, I thought I have to practice this in class, because I need to prepare my students for the case that Cambridge uses this again in their exams in July or in September. Because remember that in August, Cambridge doesn't take exams. Well, friends, listen. One grammatical topic that Cambridge always uses in the exams, in the part of use of English, in that part, use of English, it is the expressing which, expressing wish. Remember that there are 2 forms of expressing wish. I wish, or if only. They are totally similar. Not the translation, right? Of course not. But the meaning, the use is just the same. It is expressing wish. There are 2 forms in English of expressing wish. I wish, or if only, and I think that we have practiced that in classes. Today we are going to go deep into the topic. So when in the exam they say expressing which, think there are 2 forms of expressing which. I wish. Well, not always I wish. Let me be clear. Sometimes it's not I. Sometimes it's she. In that case, we don't say wish. We say wishes. She wishes. He wishes. I wish. We wish, etc. And if only. The translation of I wish is ojalá. I wish, ojalá. She wishes is not ojalá. When the subject is not I, but he, she, we, they, in that case the translation is different. She wishes, ella desearía. See that? They wish, ellos desearían, ellos desean. So it's different. Well, now, and sometimes in the exam, Cambridge uses which and hope to confuse you, because they are, my God, sometimes similar in Spanish. I hope, I wish, you see, but in English there are differences, not in the meaning, in the grammatical structure around both, because it's different. We have an explanation of that in the book, but I took a photo. Let me show you the photo with the most important part of this. Give me a second. I don't think it is here. So I'm going to send it to your WhatsApp group for you to see it, even though this thing that I'm going to send you to your WhatsApp group is in your books on page 180. But I want to give you only the principal part of that, because I don't want you to get confused. Give me a sec here. I'm going to send it to you immediately. Now you have it. Now you have it. Have a look to your WhatsApp group. Have you received my message? It is a chat. Oh, excellent, Alex. Thank you, friend. So you receive a... Natalie, have you received it? I don't know if Natalie received this, and this is important because you have a summary which is very important. Natalie, yeah, very good, Natalie. Thank you, friend. Well, now, observe this. On page 180, I repeat, you have all this, but maybe it's a bit longer. And the most important part is this one. Which or hope? When they say which, remember, you can use which or if only because they are similar. Which or hope? Now, I'm going to the right. Optimistic about something. Use hope. Yes, because I hope is in Spanish. Espero que. So hay esperanza. Hay optimismo. Very good. So I hope is this. If it is not hope, but imagine that you are a little bit pessimistic, not optimistic, but pessimistic. I wish if only. Hope, optimistic, pessimistic. I wish if only. Does this help you in the exam? I don't think so. I think that the grammar is more important. So let's continue. Which or hope? Optimistic about something? Use hope. And you have an example. I hope the weather will improve so we can go fishing this afternoon. See that? I hope. And now the object, what? I hope the weather. I hope you. I hope what? I hope my mother. I hope the exam. Object. And then the sentence in future. Because this is that you are optimistic about something in the future. I hope the weather will improve so we can go fishing this afternoon. This is the example. Observe the example. Observe the grammar. Observe the characteristic of the example. I hope. Object. Object in Spanish is complemento del verbo. ¿No? In this case is el tiempo. I hope the weather, and now future, will improve. Now, let's continue. Let's go down to pessimistic. Pessimistic about something happening. Or sure, it won't happen. Observe that. Use wish. Of course, similar to Spanish. ¿No? Si yo digo, ojalá que yo tuviese dinero, friends, es que no lo tengo. En realidad no me lo creo, es un deseo en lo más profundo de mi ser, pero no creo que pase. Sure, it won't happen. Use which. And now, 3 possibilities. Talking about a present situation. That is a present wish. Use which plus past simple. And this is something that sometimes we forget. If I wish something about the present situation, I don't use present. I use simple past. And you have an example. I wish I lived in London, which in Spanish is, ojalá que yo viviera en Londres. Ahora, pero no digo, ojalá que yo viva. Digo, ojalá que yo viviera. In English is similar. I wish I live. No, I wish I lived in London. And now an example using she, no I. She wishes, you see, you have to conjugate the verb wish. Third person singular. In present, yes. She wishes she had more money. The translation, ojalá, I wish is ojalá, pero she wishes is, ella desearía que tuviera más dinero. Now, talking about something you would like to happen or something you would like someone to do. See that? So this is, you wish something for the future. In that case, you use wish plus would. No will, would. Observe the example. I wish you wouldn't play so loud music. ¿Mm? Ojalá que no pusieras la música tan alta. ¿Mm? Esta noche, por ejemplo, ojalá que esta noche no pusieras, but we don't use you will, we say you would. In this case, negative, wouldn't. I wish you wouldn't play such loud music. Now, an example with he, no I. He wishes his daughter would come home earlier. Él desearía que su hija viniese más temprano a casa. La niña llega tardísimo. Okay, good. So I repeat, if you wish something for the present, you use past simple. I wish I had money, etc. If I wish something for the future, you use would. Now the final one, talking about past time. Use which plus past perfect. If the which is about the past, something that happened in the past, you don't use past because you use past for present. So for past, you use past perfect. Observe the example. I wish I hadn't eaten so much cake. Well, sí, it's past. Ojalá que yo no hubiese comido tanta tarta. Pero ya la comió. So it's past perfect. Negative in this case, hadn't eaten. I wish I hadn't eaten so much cake. I'm feeling sick. Miren las consecuencias. Me siento enfermo. She wished she had gone to university. Cuando el sujeto no soy yo, sino she o he, ya which sí va en pasado. She wished she had gone, sin embargo, la otra parte sigue siendo pasado perfecto, como cuando es yo. I wish. I wish, el wish está en presente, pero she, they, we, el verbo wish en pasado. She wished she had gone to university. Ella desearía haber ido. ¿Ven? Ya no se dice ojalá. Eso es solo con yo. Aquí la traducción sería, ella desearía haber ido a la universidad, pero no fue seguramente. So, friends, you are going to keep this chart in your mobile because now maybe you will need it for doing exercise number 2, page 133. So, now we are going to practice expressing wish and hope. Exercise 2 in the student's book, page 133. Alex, finished? Alex, finished? And let's see, Mike. And Mike finished. Very good. Well, listen. Number one, it was lovely seeing you, and I wish to see you again. I wish to. Is this acceptable, this grammatical structure, to use I wish and then an infinitive? Never. Never. So we have to do something about it. We have to change which for what? For hope. Yes, Alex. Excellent, Mike. Exactly. So it's better to say, it was lovely seeing you, and I hope to see you again very soon in my house. Yes. And what about number two? Going to the theme park together was great, and I wish you enjoyed the experience. What is the problem in number two, if there is any? Had enjoyed going to the theme park together was great, and I wish you had enjoyed. Yes, why not? This is possible. Yes, Mike had enjoyed. It's a possibility. I wish you had enjoyed. Another solution, Alex. Yes, Alex, it could be hope. Yes, yes. Going to the theme park together was great, and I hope you enjoyed the experience. Yes. Well, now, number three. I wish I'd visited you last summer when I had the chance. Number three is correct, friends. Number three, don't touch it. It is correct. Number four, I'm looking forward to having news from you soon, and I wish you have a good time in New York. What is the problem in number four? Is it possible? Yes, yes, Mike. Hope. No which? Yes, Alex. Because you have an infinitive. Sorry, you have a present tense. Hope, have in present. We never use which plus present. So hope is better. My neighbor's children are always shouting. I wish they wouldn't be so noisy. Number five is correct. Don't touch it. Right? Number six, the performance was really good, but I wish more people will. Which with will? What did you do with this number six? Alex, and Mike think is hope. Is that it? Yes, hope. I hope more people will come. 7, I don't get many letters from you, and I wish you'd write to me more often. Number 7 is correct, so don't touch it. Don't touch number 7. Number 8, we wish you enjoy your, I think we can replace it for came. What number, Mike, for came? For came, in 6th sentence, came. Yes, the performance was really good, but I hope more people, but I wish more people came. No, because when you use past with which is something in present, is a which in present. Remember, a which in present, the verb is in past. But this is something in the past. So the only possibility, I wish more people had come, maybe that's possible, that had come, but next time, no, it's impossible, because you have next time, it's something in the future, so hope. would be the perfect. I hope more people will come. Number 7 is perfect, don't touch it. And number 8, we wish you enjoy, present, your stay at our hotel while you are here in Tokyo. What is it? Enjoyed. We wish you enjoyed your, no. We wish you enjoyed. Ojalá, how do you say in Spanish? We wish, deseamos que ustedes pasaran.
Disfruten. Disfruten su estancia.
Esperamos, sí, deseamos, ¿no? Deseamos que ustedes disfruten su estancia.
Esperamos que usted disfrute de su estancia.
Sí, eso es lo que se dice. Sí, esperamos que, exacto. Sí. Por eso, ¿qué tenemos que poner?
Enjoy, ¿no?
No, con quitar which y poner hope, ya estás diciendo exacto lo que tú has dicho en español. We hope you enjoy. Esperamos que ustedes disfruten, porque con hope sí puedo usar presente. We hope you enjoy your stay. No tengo que hacer nada más. Creo que es la solución más sencilla. Claro, hay otras soluciones, como tú bien dices. Now, friends, we have to stop. I'm sorry, because of the time, you know, because of the time. So the homework for next class is going to be something that I'm going to send you. It is dealing with conditional sentences. I'm going to send you immediately something. Give me a second. What is it? Yes, here. Well, now you have in your WhatsApp group the homework, which is a conditional. You have to complete the conditional, plus exercise 2, page 48 in the workbook. So the homework are 2 things. And this is the homework, right? Thank you very much, my friends. Have a beautiful evening and see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye. I have to leave because I have another class. Sorry, friends. Goodbye.